So I'm delighted to be with Bhuvnesh Seth of Replica. Honor, sir, for two reasons. One is, of course, what Replica has achieved, and what it has, in terms of the achievements of Replica, and of course how it has made India proud, across the world, which is fantastic. It's a kind of industry benchmark which almost everybody follows. And secondly, of course, it's always a pleasure to meet you and have these delightful conversations. So, first and foremost, congratulations on the win. And of course, this was probably the only category which, when we sat with the auditors, was undisputed. Because they said the numbers are so staggeringly in favor of Replica. A couple of questions to start with. What is the reason for Replica's huge success, which now we see some of the other, book printers managing to come to that level, which is great for India. And what has Replica been busy with for the last 3 or 4 years, especially post-COVID?
You see that scope as far as in the book printing is quite large.
Ji.
It is still 80% is with China.
Correct.
And most of our, if you talk to any overseas publishers, if he tries in India, he ultimately goes back to China.
That's it.
Because the quantity and volume, we cannot compete with them. We cannot produce on time.
Ji.
And the volume which they can offer, and they say that you have to produce everything within 3 weeks, and we must get it back within so many weeks maximum. So that is a turnaround time which is difficult to be managed by Indian printers.
Book printers, yeah.
And recently, you know that I was in Shenzhen, China. I was really impressed with the printing industries. Huge buildings.
Yes.
The kind of facilities and scales governments are offering to them. You see, it is difficult to compete with them because our government gives us nothing.
True.
Even the ROTEP, the incentive which they have given us, they dropped us and then they again started that.
Ji.
So that is the only kind, or we can get only the input.
Yes.
That is available to any printer.
That's true.
Even one in SCZ or non-EOU, he can avail that.
Correct.
So no benefit is given to us. So that is the underestimated industry. This industry, if you ask me,
the untapped potential, you mean,
that it is not recognized by government of India as a industry. To be honest.
That's true.
And that's why that is our biggest failure in this with the government of India.
Otherwise, you feel we could have
potential of India.
Otherwise, you feel, Bhuvnesh ji, that we could have done so much more.
Because I have been the chairman of the PCS.
Yes.
And I have been at this post as vice chairman, chairman for 8 years.
Yes.
So I used to have the meetings with the government dignitaries as well as the minister also. So you see that even SCZ and EOUs in India are not that prospering because of the benefits. We are unable to compete with them. So that is a major, you can say, drawback in our industry. But definitely the book printing,
but you've done...
we thought earlier that digital will suppress us or POD will suppress us. POD is fine, it is growing, that I don't deny. But POD is applicable only for 1 or 2 books or shorts. What about the education and medical books?
Yes. Got it.
And still, even the book lovers, they want their, you can say, fiction, non-fiction, even on physical copy. They want physical print.
Correct.
That is the kind of love for the book.
Yes.
So I think the business in book printing is increasing.
Yes.
And as you know that I have started my packaging also.
Yes. We'll come to that later.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Bhuvnesh, I want to understand, you obviously, it's been a stupendous journey and you've shared a lot of data with us and my team. So, 22 CR 2 decades ago to the growth that we are seeing. And so, again, if you can share with us, because you're operating out of 3 factories and the kind of processes that you've implemented, because that is also a crucial part of this, that the kind of investment...
You see that I'm handling not 1, 2,
3.
1, 2, 3, 4 factories.
4 factories, okay.
3 for book printing.
1 for rigid,
and one
for rigid box.
Book printing, packaging and mono and rigid. But one thing is, I tell you, that with the with the time, we are going all for automation.
Okay. Okay.
Entirely for automation, even in robotics, we are going to that also.
Including post-press.
Including post-press.
Okay.
Because sometimes in, you know, that in the peak load this year, we felt the labor shortage.
Yes.
And that is increasing every year by year. So it is better to go for robotics and everything. And we are, my recent trip to China was just on that basis.
To study that, yeah.
To study that, on which minor parts also we can go for automation.
You can invest, yeah, yeah.
So that is the only solution, I think.
Yeah.
And the way our role model, to be honest, is China.
In terms of the volume and in terms of...
No, role model in the China, which I have seen the printing units, it is marvelous.
Efficiency?
No, efficiency, you see the space, the kind of space they are giving, the kind of incentives, no doubt, it depends upon the government, it doesn't in our control. But yes, definitely.
Yeah. So, just for example, replica, just correct me, around 35 to 40,000 metric tons is probably what you're converting broadly?
It's more than that.
More than that. So, how much would a Chinese printer or your counterpart there be converting?
So,
10x,
you see that if
10x, 5x?
If you see, if I have seen, first of all, they don't allow me to
of course,
that,
yeah.
Because
correct, yes.
Because anybody who takes me,
limited area, correct.
They will take me to the limited area, don't take the photographs and all. But they must be 10x from this.
Yeah, stupendous.
Their capacity is more than that.
Yeah. So obviously, as you're saying, India has to think differently in terms of...
But the important thing is, I have seen in China is the labor, they are dedicated to their working. That is the most important. That dedication you will not find in our labor. That is the true one.
Yeah. So can I ask you a question, because आपको याद है कि नहीं मुझे मालूम नहीं, पर बहुत साल पहले हम कुंडली में I had come to meet you और आप गेट पे खड़े थे and you were checking कि हर एक बंदा, because ये tobacco या गुटखा या जो भी है,
still they are coming.
Still, and you were personally monitoring. Has things improved? No.
No, it is not improved. Still, we have kept a fine for that.
Of course.
They pay. Sometimes more the you are put as restriction on that, the more the ways they find out to bring it within their food and carry within that.
Of course, yeah.
So you see that we are not, it is because of our social audit.
Cultural habit,
No, social audit.
Okay. Social audit, yes.
Social audit, we are very heavily, any export unit.
Of course, has to adhere to all these things.
It is export social audit has to be
yes.
kept as per
European
our
standards.
Customer,
yeah.
As per our customer.
Yep.
And he sends us for auditing without informing us. So that are the causes.
Yes.
So we have to meet their compliance.
Of course.
If we don't meet their compliance, we are nowhere.
Yep, understood.
That is the only thing.
Bhuvnesh, I want to know, because again, these are numbers that impress the auditor. The numbers that you shared is 80,000 hard case, 150,000 soft cases. Target is this. How are you planning to reach these targets, and are these targets for the next 2 years?
We are increasing now.
Okay, more
as
investment.
I told you,
one is automation.
That I am not with the automation and all. I think you have not been to my
the third factory.
Third factory. You have been to
the first two
earlier.
And rigid box, yeah.
And rigid box. So we are expanding our units, and we have got around 24 printing machines. If you count the unit wise, it must be above 50.
Yep.
If you count the units. Number one, and that is one thing. And everywhere we are, if you see that Bueller Martini, we have got the hard casing machine. And Colbus hard casing machine, and 3 we are having soft cover hard casing machines. So everywhere we want automation. So that is the only alternative to survive in exports.
Ji. So 2 final questions I just want to know, because again I used to see you look at every single book and approve. अभी भी आप
Sir,
Because they used to joke that there are two standards. One is the something SEDEX ye wo
so
standard,
you,
and one is
one
the
thing I tell you that
one is the Bhuvnesh ji standard. By the way, this
you-
the industry is this
one
thing.
thing I tell you
Yeah,
that still I am in the habit of seeing
every single copy,
not
first copy.
not single copy. I used to see the sample copy.
Right.
Plus, I see the output personally of all departments. They come to me.
Of course,
and
on
I
your
see
table,
that.
yes. Yeah.
So that is my next generation is not. They do take care of. They
Ji,
are away
ji.
to. They are getting to this all marketing and even customers they are handling. I am
Ji.
just looking at the back end.
So Bhuvnesh
But it
ji,
is by habit that I
Correct.
cannot avoid.
तो
that.
मुझे पूछना ये है कि आप जब देखते हो वो सैंपल कॉपी आप क्या देखते हो? What are you looking for?
So it's just quality.
Yeah, no, but what is it? That is what I want to understand. I mean, what do you look for? Misalignment, Are you- spine?
From everything, if you see us.
Okay, okay.
Even I cannot tolerate any ink variation or anything. And even the damaged sheets, I told them to keep a record for me for my examination. Whether I come for once in a month or I take a meeting once in a week, hardly matters. But you have to keep a stock of that. And the best thing is my third generation, my Vikram's son. He's the eldest, by the way.
Okay.
Sanandan's son is, though by eldest, he's not. Second one is younger to him.
Ji.
They were going to Frankfurt Book Fair. Then he came to me. He said, Dadu, I'll go next time.
Nice.
And he was there in Oxford for a summer course. For 15 days, he's in 10th class.
Okay. Wow.
So he's very much interested, keen to join the business, though after studies.
Of course, of course. So since you mentioned Frankfurt Book Fair, both the boys, we are missing them. They are both going to be at Frankfurt from
Book
tomorrow.
Fair,
Yeah. So again, what are the expectations and usually what is the kind of conversations Replica has at Frankfurt Book
So
Fair?
you see, first of all, the presence is a must.
True, true.
That is the most important. We must have the presence
Got it.
because Replica's name is there in
Across
UK and
Europe, yes.
and
Yeah.
even in US also.
Yes.
So our presence is must, and it is basically you can say meeting our present clients and new clients also.
Got it.
That
Got
also
it.
is
Right, right. So well done and happy birthday to Bhuvnesh ji and hopefully many, many more years. And of course, may all these numbers double and triple the
Thank
next
you.
time we meet. Yes.
Thank you.